so Hamilton comes into this game 16 points down. The Toronto kickoff is taken by Hal Wagner back on the 9. Wagner runs up over the 25, the 35, the 40. He's spilled by Steve Carey. McCready's in that deep punt formation, passes straight down center to Joe Shin on the Toronto 47. He swings around to get into the Toronto 40, where he's hauled down by Gray, Bass, and Sorgel. Then from the Toronto 38, McCready's nails Shin again, this time at the Toronto 25, and Bass makes the tackle. McCready's having lots of time today, fades back, then tosses a long pass deep into the end zone. Custis leaps high in the air to take it and bring it down. Hamilton 6, Toronto nothing, 12-22 on the round. Argos forced to kick from their own 50. Halfback Dick Brown takes it on his own 4, sidesteps one Argo tackler, gets up to the 10-yard line where Parkin brings him down. McCready standing on his 4, fades back to the 2, throws a long pass down center, intended for Hal Wagner. Wagner with Sorgel breathing down his neck, makes that sensational catch, pulls away from Sorgel, and runs 60 long, thrilling yards for a touchdown. Hamilton 12, Toronto nothing, 18-22 on the round. With third down coming up, Argos on their own 54. The ball is out to Joe Kroll, but Jake Dunlap breaks through the Toronto line, blocks the kick. The ball bounces into the open field. There's a mad race for that bouncing ball. Bevan and Wagner dive for it, but roll over it. Pete Newman falls on it to recover for Hamilton. Then McCready, standing deep in the box, looks for Shin again. There's the pitch. Shin makes the catch. The Argos moving in fast to make the tackle. McCready's throws the same pass to Shin. Carries, comes in with another Argonaut to bring him down at the 20. Few plays later, McCready's looking for a receiver. He throws. This time, Steve Carries is in fast to intercept at the Toronto 10. Argonauts try the deep punt formation. Nobby takes the ball, fires over the left end. It's too far for Rod Smiley. Back in the tee, Wierkowski gets out of trouble with a pass to Curtis over the right end. Dick Brown and Gray pull him down at the 20. Teams change ends for the second quarter. Wierkowski tries a short throw pass intended for Zeke O'Connor. Brown intercepts, runs in to the Toronto 10-yard line before Carpenter and Wierkowski push him into touch. Now it's McCready's. And look at the blocking and the time he has to throw that ball. Throws down center to Joe Shin on the goal line for a touchdown. Hamilton 18, Toronto nothing, 24-22 on the round. One pass goes incomplete. Then it's Toronto on the Hamilton 35. Nobby fires one to Steve Carries on the Toronto 23. Wagner brings him down on the 21. Curtis takes a pass over the right end, gets away from Dick Brown, goes into the Hamilton 4 where Custis and Toohey bring him down. Nobby gives a handoff to Billy Bass through the right side of the Hamilton line for the touchdown. 18-6, 24-28 on the round. But the TCs come back. Direct snap to Custis, who goes through the left side of the line to the Toronto 15 before he's stopped. Then Wagner plunges through center into the 5. Then it's Blake Taylor for a plunge off tackle. He dives through the line, but Pete Bennett stops him after a gain of a yard. Toronto is offside. The TCs come up with a first down on the Argo 3. McCready stakes it himself for no gain. And again he takes it for no gain, stopped by the big Argonaut front wall. Then McCready's hands off to Dick Brown off tackle, but Kroll and Copeland meet him at the goal line and push him back. It's Dick Brown again off tackle, and again they stop him. This time, as Brown goes down, McCready's calls for the ball, goes over with it, but the whistle is gone, ending the play. Argonauts take over on their own 3. A great performance by the Argonaut line. Kroll kicks from deep in the end zone. Doug Gray takes it at the Toronto 37. Gray gets up to the 26 before he's stopped by Al Bruno. McCready's passes down center to Joe Shin at the 10. Sorgel spills him. Now the TCs go for 3 points and get them. Hamilton 21, Toronto 6, 27-28 on the round. A little later, Kroll kicks from the Hamilton 55. Dick Brown takes it on the 9, shakes off several Argo tacklers, gets up to the 15 where he's hit by Lorne Parkin. He loses the ball. Zeke O'Connor picks it up. He's tackled from behind. They slide to the 14. 2 plays later on the 3-yard line, Werkowski hands off to Billy Bass. Bass plunges off tackle for the touchdown. The convert, no good. Hamilton 21, Toronto 11, 27-33 on the round. 4th quarter now. The Argos are forced to kick from back of their own goal line. Kroll's kick is taken by Gray, we believe, under the mud. On the 50, runs in over the 45, is spilled on the 42. A pitch out to Hal Wagner. He runs wide, gets in over the 40-yard line, and is dropped on the 36. Another pitch out, this time left to Bernie Custis. He cuts in, goes over the 30 to the Toronto 27. A line plunge, nets about 2, then McCready's passes down center to Joe Shin, who takes it on the Toronto 10 and goes into the 7. A handoff to Hal Wagner around the left end. He goes into the Toronto 5. Then Joe Shin knifes into the clear in the end zone. McCready's loops a pass to him for the touchdown. Hamilton 27, Toronto 11. Hamilton 33, Toronto 33. The Tiger Cats have come back from a 16-point deficit to tie the score and force another playoff game.